Lewis, you must be in a very good mood after setting the fastest time in testing yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. It was a positive day, positive and productive dry test, which was good for us. I've only had 7 days in the car this year, same for all the drivers. And to end the testing, the pre-season testing on a real high, I think was positive for the team, and it was a good feeling.
How confident are you feeling ahead of Bahrain?
Well, I feel that we've got a good package, but I know it's going to be very tough and very close to the first race. In terms of confidence, I don't know where we are or where we will be when we get to the first race, or whether the car will work there first of all, whether everyone else is going to take another step. We don't know, but I feel positive that my team's going to do a good job, and I feel ready.
Who's your biggest threat?
Biggest threat?
Jenson?
Of course, always your teammate, Michael Schumacher, Alonso.
Schumacher at 41, do you still think he's got what it takes?
Yeah, he doesn't look, he looks a little bit older, but he looks very fit. He can drive a car like not many others can, so yeah. Undoubtedly he'll be very competitive.
Now, McLaren, you were here first. Jensen's come along, 2 world champions in one team. How easy is it to be mates with someone who is your rival? Or do you need to be friends?
I don't know. I find it pretty easy, to be honest. I've always found it easy to get on with people. There'll be some that can deal with it better than others, winning or losing. I feel that myself and Jensen, we're both at a very mature stage in our careers. We both understand what it takes to win. We understand and respect how to handle winning or losing, and so I don't feel that's going to be a big problem for us. But we'll wait and see.
You've both got gorgeous girlfriends. Do you think they'll be hanging out together?
I think so. I think they already know each other, and they seem to get on really well at the beginning when they met each other. So I have no doubts they'll both be alongside us at some stage, cheering us on.
I've got to ask you this. Are you going to be shopping for a ring anytime soon?
I don't know where that story ever came from.
Really?
Yeah.
So Nicole's not shopping for wedding dresses?
She's not, no. I remember she called me and said, I don't remember saying that. She didn't. So we were just having a good time. We're enjoying our young lives, We're enjoying time and doing all we can to, also, obviously focusing a lot on our careers as well.
Right, I'm going to test how well you know your teammate, Jensen. I'm going to play a little game with you. Right, 5 questions. Okay. It took you 6 races to win your first Grand Prix. How many did it take Jensen, 103 or 113?
113.
And you're right. That's one. Second question. Jensen failed his driving test first time round, but why? Was it because he went through a red light, or was it because he drove too close to a parked car?
I think he went through a red light.
No, driving too close to a parked car. Okay, next question. Jensen's got a street named after him in his hometown. Is it Jensen Avenue or Button Crescent?
Button Crescent.
Jensen Avenue?
Oh, really?
He knows you a lot better than you know him. Right, like you, Jensen's dad comes to the Grand Prix, but what sport did he used to do, rallycross or touring cars?
Oh, touring cars.
You know, touring cars, yeah. You're wrong.
Okay,
yeah. Last question. Jensen's girlfriend, Jessica, is half Japanese. What's the other half, Argentinian or Brazilian? You might as well just take a guess, 50-50.
Yeah, I would say Argentinian.
Yes!
Yeah.
2 questions out of 5. Jensen got all the questions about you right, by the way.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Great.
Right, next, let's do some listener and team questions. These have come from the team. First of all, what's your favourite soup?
Soup? Chicken noodle soup.
Who's going to win the World Cup?
England.
Who's going to win League One? This is Chris's question. Norwich or Leeds?
Doesn't matter.
Oh, does it matter? Should I edit that bit out?
I don't really know. I don't know either of them doing well. I'd say Leeds.
Leeds? Okay. Would you buy Leeds United?
Would
you buy it?
No.
Fine. Right. Now, Tiny Temper. Have you heard of him?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you some of his lyrics to his song, and it might I'm not going to sing it. I live a very, very, very wild lifestyle. Heidi and Audrina eat your heart out. I used to listen to You Don't Want to Bring Arms House. I got so many clothes, I keep them in my aunt's house. Have you got so many clothes you need to keep them at a relative's?
No.
Okay, from listeners now. Can you do a mean impression of a duck?
A mean impression of a duck?
A mean duck. What would a mean duck sound like?
Oh my God. You show me what a mean duck would sound like.
Quack.
Okie dokie. Really?
Is that mean?
I thought that's what a duck sounds like.
Yeah, but okay. Quack.
I would say, no, actually, a mean duck
Maybe I've
doesn't
got it
actually
wrong.
quack.
Okay.
They hiss, don't they? So, shh. It was like...
Yeah, great. Why didn't you wear a hard hat when you made the Lego bridge for the advert?
Good question, because I didn't want it.
Fine. Do you have lucky pants?
No,
Full English or continental?
full English.
When you're racing, you drink a lot of water, doing it for a long time. If you're dying to go for a wee, what do?
You have to hold it.
For that long?
Yeah. You generally make sure that you don't ever get in that position that you have to go. But
don't you have to drink lots before a race?
Yeah, you do. So you pee before you go out to the grid. You get out of the car when you're on the grid. You go the last minute. You get in the car and you don't need to go. And once you're driving, you generally don't need to go
What
again.
for bursting? Has that ever happened to you?
No.
No.
Fortunately. Actually, I have in practice, but not during the race. Touch wood. Because you can't. I have tried before, and it's impossible to pee while you're in your car.
Yeah.
So you can't. You just can't stay focused and...
So you just there'd never be an accident? No.